Hey guys, how's it going? Schmeat back here with another video, and as the name suggests, we're going to be talking about Mike Conley being named an All-Star after Devin Booker is not playing after a left ankle sprain, I believe. First and foremost, I love this for Mike Conley personally. Mike Conley has been snubbed a couple times in his career, and it's crazy. How many years has he been in the league? He's been in the league since 2007, so 13 years, 14 years. Hasn't been named an All-Star. His team, like some of the years, the Memphis team has been super good. And especially I have the stats right here. 2016, 2017, he averaged 20. He was crazy efficient that year. Then we have 2018, 2019, he averaged 21. Again, crazy efficient. He's always been a great efficiency player. And this year, the hard work finally pays off. And we're gonna look at this in multiple sides of the story, because we do have some people that might have deserved it more than him. I'm not saying that it's set in stone that they deserved it more than him, because it's all opinion at the end of the day. I have my own opinion, and you guys can leave your own in the comments as well. But before we truly get into it, please like and subscribe. We're on the road to 400 subscribers, and you could be a part of that. So this is very important for Mike Conley. His stats this year, we got 16 points a game, 3.5 assists, 5.7 rebounds. All right. 3.5 rebounds and 5.7 assists. He's been efficient for most of his year, except maybe his first few years in the league, when he really wasn't getting much time. But this year, 42% from three, 44% from the field. He's had a great year, and his team being, a first place team in the West. I kind of understand the reasoning of 3 All-Stars, but then again, I kind of doubt it at the same time, because if you look at the teams that have 3 All-Stars in one year, you got teams like Golden State for a couple years. I think they had 4 All-Stars in 2017, 2018, with Steph, Clay, Draymond, and KD. I have it right here. The Cavs in 2017 as well. The only team that isn't like a true dynasty that have had 3 or more All-Stars is the Atlanta Hawks in 2015, with 4 All-Stars being Al Horford, Paul Millsap, Jeff Teague, and Kyle Korver, which is kind of crazy that Kyle Korver made it into the All-Star game. But you see teams like Golden State, the Cavs with LeBron, the Miami Heat, their trio, even throwing it back to the Boston Celtics. These are like dynasty teams that are getting 3 or more All-Stars. So this isn't saying that the Jazz aren't like a good team, but I don't think they're a dynasty, and I don't even think they're close to a dynasty. Obviously, we haven't seen them win a championship. So I kind of doubt the reasoning for having 3 All-Stars. I get that they're the first place team in the West and Conley's having a great year. But, you look at a person like DeMar DeRozan, the Spurs are just exceeding expectations this year, and it's crazy to see him at the 6th or 7th seed right now. Let me look for a second. They're at the 7th seed. Did anybody expect the Spurs to be in playoff contention? Maybe for the play-in tournament at the end of the year. But DeMar's averaging 20 a game. 48% from the field. His 3-point shooting's up from last year, and he's just improved, and he's made his team better, and I think he's grown a lot more than Mike Conley has in this 1 year span. I'm not saying that he's a better player, but I think he might be having a better year. Throughout DeMar's whole career, he hasn't been a playmaker, and this year he's really shown everybody that he can be one. And the only thing different from Mike Conley is that his team's winning. He's putting up similar stats. And I guess you can make the case that his team's better, so he deserves it over DeRozan. And this next player, his team is at the end of the conference, that being Shea, as the only other snub that could have made it over Conley. I didn't expect him to make it over Conley, but he's having a statistical season to justify it. And I don't agree with it, but I guess many Utah Jazz fans would look at his stats being inflated. There's not many other good players on his team. You got Lou Dort, who's pretty good. But averaging 23 a game, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists is a pretty good stat line. And being in his third year in his career, I believe, to already have great efficiency. I mean, 51% from the field goal range. Like the 2, that's crazy, and 41% from 3 is also insane. So Shea is having a great year as well. But I expected Mike Conley to make it over Shea. But I mean, Utah Jazz fans, do you really expect? Did you guys really expect to have 3 All-Stars? I mean, it was already. I mean, I get it. I get it. You're the first place team in the West, but just comparing it to the other years and the other dynasties having 3 All-Stars, I did not expect Mike Conley to make it. I thought it was just a shoo-in because he hasn't made it yet in his career. That has some bias towards it. But anyways, guys, that's just my thoughts. If you have a different thought, leave it in the comment section below. Subscribe, like, all that jazz, and I'll see you guys later.